Cary is a place full of affluence, but it also has poverty that is somewhat purposely hidden.
There are neighbors who are marginalized, who are our working poor. Yes, Cary has great resource, whether it's our nonprofits, whether it's our churches. If we can leverage those individual resources, those organizational resources, we then can bring more resources to the least of thee that are among us. There is 3 prongs in which we're shaped around, and that's informing, engaging, and taking action. We inform ourselves based on data collected countywide and really look at what are the priorities for this region. So we are challenged with creating what we call a network of care.
Karen and I met through a mutual friend, and she was very adamant about faith leaders being a part of the development and growth that was happening in Cary. It was a vision to say, not just one church, but imagine if all of these communities came together, what a difference we could make. The first problem that we decided to tackle was around childhood hunger and making sure that there are meals being provided to the children in our community.
The United States government sets aside enough money for every child who's on free and reduced lunch to get free lunch through the summer. Wake County accessed 4% of the funds. That meant we left millions and millions of dollars unspent when there are children who are hungry. Karen and I and this wonderful collaboration of pastors got together and said, what would happen if we started to spend that money?
We had churches, our police officers for the town of Cary. So we were able to broker that relationship and begin taking food during the summer, but we also been bringing enrichment activities. So that was a constructive way to keep those children engaged at the same time.
I will say that our response to COVID-19 was equivalent to a biblical miracle. We were able to come together with the infrastructure already in place to serve in a matter of days.
When COVID-19 struck, I found out that the schools would be shutting down. That afternoon, by 5 o'clock, we had a plan in place of the 12 sites that we would be serving. And so before the school system could even react, we were already ready to ramp up and to run.
We've been organizing resources that have been made available through COVID to take produce boxes, shelf-stable boxes from the food bank to those same communities where those food sites have now become resource access points. We've also have been able to use those sites and those volunteers to bring testing and vaccination to those same communities.
With the start of COVID, so many people is no job, and this sure help my children. I say, okay, I help for the church. I come in for Saturdays. I put in the boxes and the cars. They are very happy, and they are saying, oh my God, thank you so much for that.
Not only was it the partner churches, but it was restaurants and restaurant owners, food truck owners, the police department, city and county government coming together to make this effort work.
In the first wave of the pandemic, from March to August, we fed 154,000 meals. In total, we've provided 79 tons of fresh produce directly to families. We've provided casseroles, boxes of food, and then we've provided 900 children with school supplies. So it's been a really wonderful partnership that's just done amazing.
I believe that faith leaders today have the mandate to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. And the way we do that is by being involved in what is happening around us.
So I believe as Christian leaders, we are called to use our imagination. I think it's so easy to get stuck in what is and not to figure out what can be. There's no reason that we can't imagine a world where children are not hungry, where every child is loved. And so I think as pastors, inspiring that, believing in that, acting on that is incredibly important. I don't think it's just a side piece of the job. I think it is the job.
My dream for the work is you will see every church become the hands and the feet in community, on the front lines of justice, creating change in the legislature on every level, that everybody has the opportunity to thrive and to be healthy That's my dream.
There is nothing impossible for God. So if I believe that to be true, then I can be assured that business leaders, government officials, church leaders, county representatives can all come together and do something that brings God glory. When I'm able to see the impact that has come about through these partnerships, I know that it was because we dared to dream big and we dared to ask the question, what can we do collectively?